gorgeous guys and ghouls and all you spooky queens in between. As you can see from the title, today we are reviewing the new Roxi Revolution collaboration. So let's just dive right in. I have everything out of the collection. So we've got the Cozy Vibes palette, the false eyelashes. I don't believe that there is a name for these, but this is what they look like. They're very nice. We have the Ultra Precise eyeliner, which I've heard amazing things for, and the All You Need brush set with 2 beauty blenders and 3 eye brushes and 2 face brushes. Like one's like a powder brush, one's more like a dense foundation brush kind of thing by the looks of it. But yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it and test these products out. So I haven't actually seen the inside of this palette yet. I've seen the picture here. I mean, I've seen it on people's videos, but I've not seen it in person. So we're both going to... Oh, wow. So obviously with it being the Cozy Vibes collection, it's all knitted and that lot. But the palette itself... Can you hear that? Like the knitted stuff is raised. That's really cute. I like that. Oh, it's got them dreaded sticky tabs on. 1 minute. So this is what the palette looks like. Let me just come a little closer for you. Is that not stunning? So I've done something a little different with my eyebrows today. I've used the same products that I always do, but I've just made them look a bit more... I mean, you can tell that I've drawn them in, but they're just a bit more fuller and like fluffier. So I've gone in with, let me just put the lid back on, my trusty Brow Goals, what's this actually called? Just Brow Goals pencil in dark brown from Makeup Obsession. I have now gone through 4 of these and I ordered 2 more of them because it's my absolute favourite brow product. It even trumps ABH stuff. Like, this stuff is amazing. Amazing. 100% recommend getting this. And then I've gone through with the Fluffy Brows Fibre Brow Gel and Clear Brow Gel. So I use the Fibre Gel in dark brown and I use the clear in clear, obviously. But they just look like that. So what I'll do is I'll kind of lightly fill my eyebrows in with the Brow Gold and then I will use this just to define the hairs a little bit more. Wait for that to dry and then go in with the clear one to kind of lock them and set them in place. Then afterwards I go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pro Pencil, oh god, here we go, Pro Pencil in base 1. I have had this pencil now for like, I want to say since I started on the PR family of ABH. I'm not on it anymore, but yeah, and it's still going strong. Let me just find a brand new one so you can kind of see the size comparison. So there you go, like it's not gone down that much and I use this every single time I do my eyebrows. It goes forever. It's the most perfect thing ever, ever. And then on my eyelid, all I've got on is the Beauty Bay eye base. I was gonna say Beauty Bay base, but that like really scrambled my brain. In base 2. I've really been loving this and it's super affordable. So I think my plan is to just do a simple, like, I don't know, warm toned kind of look. I'm not gonna do my usual swoosh thing, but I'm going to use the brushes from the collection as much as I can, and yeah, we'll just see how this goes. So let me just take these out. So this is what the collection looks like, and I'm just going to take the eye brushes out for now. So you get a nice big fluffy brush. Oh, and they do feel really nice. Like a smaller one. And then like a smudger brush. I do like that one. But yeah, they feel alright. Let's see if any bristles come out. No? We passed the bristle test. So then I'm just going to go straight in with the palette. Let me just zoom you in a little closer. So that's a little bit better. So I've got the palette in front of me and I'm kind of looking at it and not entirely sure where I want to go with this. So these are the shades. I really want to use one of the glitters at some point. I just don't know how or where. If I'm keeping this like super simple kind of glam thing. Like I don't know how to do that. But I'm going to try my best, okay? I'm just going to get all these creases out of my eye. We'll just kind of roll with it. So I'm going to take the bigger fluffy brush, which looks like this. Oh, that camera quality, yes. And the brushes just have Roxi's name and Revolution on them. They're very beautiful white and gold. So I think I'm going to go in with the shade, I think I'm going to go in with, where are we? Knit Sweater, which is this shade right here. And I'm just going to kind of have it as a sort of base. So I'm just working the brush up in there. There is quite a lot of fallout, as you can see, but that doesn't bother me. And the brushes pick up, are you going to focus? Pick up a nice amount of product. So I'm just going to tap that off and work this kind of in this creasy area. I'm not like needing it to be super tidy and neat. I'm just kind of softening down the eye primer so the product doesn't cling to it as much. I want it to be nice and soft and sultry. That's the vibe I'm going for. So in fact, I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid. So then I think I'm going to go in with the shade Hot Chocolate, which is this one here, on the same brush. So I'm just getting the product loaded up, and this is what it looks like. And oh god, I think I'm going to focus it on the outer portion of my eye and maybe swoop it up like this. Can you tell I don't normally do these kind of makeup looks? Like, I'm just trying to make it a nice, simple, everyday kind of look, but I'm struggling. See, now I don't know if this is the eye base or not, but can you see where it's kind of like patching up? See if I can fix it. I think that's done it. But yes, so I'm just going to work this into my crease. This high quality zoomed in on no makeup face. I'm not here for it, I'm going to tell you. So I'm going to go back in with the shade Knit Sweater with still some of that Hot Chocolate shade on the brush and just kind of fluff it out a bit. I think I'm going to go in with the shade Leaves, which is this dark brown, again on on the same brush, just to deepen up that outer part a little bit more. And I might bring it in slightly. Going back in with Knit Sweater. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I just kind of look like I've got a bit of a black eye. I'm going to take some of my Beauty Bay base and I'm just going to plonk that on the eyelid. I'm going to kind of like half cut my eye. So I have to take these a little bit higher because I have hooded eyes, I think. I mean, like, yeah, like half my eye disappears. So I need to take it slightly higher so you can see it. And I really want to go in with either one of the glitters or the shimmers. I suppose I could use a shimmer on the inner corner. So we could go in for the pink glitter, which is Dazzle, or we can go in with Sparkler. I'm kind of really drawn to Sparkler, so let's have a quick swatch. Oh god, right, let me swatch Dazzle as well. I mean, they're both beautiful. Ugh. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so I'm going to go in with Sparkler, I think. And I'm going to try it on a brush. So this, I can't use a brush that comes with this collection, so I'm just going to get another one. So I've just got my Anastasia Beverly Hills number 18 brush. I think it's more of a concealer brush, but I'm going to see if it works to help pack this glitter on. So I'm just taking the shade Sparkler on my brush like so, and I'm going to see if I can use this without a glitter adhesive, just with the slightly sticky oh my god, literally stopped in my tracks. Oh, how pretty is that? Oh, so beautiful. So I'm just neatening, yes, I'm just neatening up this outer edge part here so it does look more like a cut. And I think that might be it. Like, well, that might be it with the glitter. I do recommend, if you're using pressed glitters or glitters in any sense, to do your eyes first, because as you can see I have quite a bit of fallout. I mean, I can clean that off with micellar, but obviously if I'd already done my makeup I wouldn't be able to. So I'm just going to take that big fluffy brush. In fact, no, I'm going to take the smaller fluffy brush and dip into that leaves shade again. And I'm just going to kind of try and deepen up this even more by like packing it on. Just so it's like a more like sultry glam look instead of a simple glam. I'm sorry, like, I can't do really neutral eye looks. It's got to be a little something something, okay? Also, it may look weird that I'm wearing a white hoodie, but it's Animal Crossing. Like, look! My gal Olivia got it for me, and let me show you the back. It's got Isabel's little face on. Is that not adorable? So I'm just packing on that dark shade that's called Leaves. My only gripe with this palette is that there is no black shade. I like to have a black shade in a palette just to add that, or even just like an even darker brown. Because even though this is quite dark, it's still like a warm brown. A cool toned dark brown would be nice. Oh god, that's intense. Okay, so let me just try and soften this up a bit. I've just got the big fluffy brush again. And I'm going to go in with the shade Knit Sweater again. And just kind of try to tone this down a bit. So I'm just going to take some micellar water on a cotton round just to quickly tidy up my under eye and kind of create some sort of shape to this look. See, already looks better. This glitter does not want to move though. Oh my god. Okay, so we've just got glittery under eyes. We've just got to deal with that, okay? This is the new normal. And then I've got 3 eyeliners to try. Obviously not all in one, but I kind of bought them all because I really wanted to try them all. So obviously I have the Roxi eyeliner. I have the Rockstar Matte Liquid Liner, which I thought looked so elegant and like Art Nouveau kind of style. And then I've got the Renaissance Flick Liner in brown. I love the black one in the gold packaging. It's one of my absolute favourites. So when I saw that they brought it out in brown, it's been out for ages. I had to go and pick it up. But I think because this is like a testing Roxi collection, I'm going to go in with the Roxi one. And we'll have to use the other two another time. So this is what the component looks like. Let me just zoom out a bit so you can kind of focus a little bit more. Hello. There we go. So it's just got the Revolution Roxi, and then it's got a little bit of information on it, I think. And then when you take the lid off, it is just, oh god, my hand is covered in glitter. Yep, a felt liner. So I've already got it on my hand. It's been open 2 minutes. Right, so I'm just going to, oh, it's got a little shaker in it. So I'm just going to do like a semi-small wing. I say that, will it stay small? Probably not, but we'll just see where it takes us. Okay, it's nice and black. How does it fare over glitter? Because I always find that liners get caked up with glitter and don't perform as well. I mean, it's standing its own ground. I mean, there's a little bit, let's focus. There is a little bit of glitter on the brush, but it's not, I mean, look, it's not stopping it from performing, and I've just wiped my finger on it and it's come off. So let's go in with a little wing. Oh. I really like this liner. 10 out of 10. It's lovely in black. It applies really nicely. It goes over glitters as well. I mean, don't judge my really poor level of doing liner as a characteristic for this liner. It doesn't change the fact that this liner is actually really good. I'm just kind of trying to neaten it up so it kind of looks like I did that all along. There we go, see, it doesn't look as bad now. I also managed to pick up the 5D lash, false lash, what are we called? Lift and Define 5D Lash Extra Dimension Mascara. It's supposed to lift and define. Two-way fibre technology, ergonomic 5D brush, one swipe impact, so extreme extension effect, lashes reach new heights, super separation, wide eye look, out of this world impact, mega boost for lashes. So this is claiming a lot. I mean, doesn't necessarily matter this time round because I'm going to be doing, let me in! I'm going to be putting lashes on. But this is what the packaging looks like. Oh, it looks very nice. I'm very happy with that. Let's have a look at the brush. Oh, so it's a decent brush. I never know which preference I like, if it's plastic or, I don't know, plastic or bristle. But, like, if a mascara works for me, then that's all that matters. Definitely making them longer and like it spaces them out really nicely. Can you see? It grips onto all the lashes really nicely as well. I like that. So I guess now all I've got to do is put the lashes on. Let's have a look at what they look like. Ooh, oh, they're like multi-layered. So this is the lashes. Are they not beautiful? They're going to be like such nice everyday eyelashes. You don't get any lash glue with the product. Let me just figure out which eye is which. I'm terrible at this. It's got an invisible lash band, so it's going to mesh really nicely with the eye. Let me just see if they need chopping down. Oh, I think they might be alright. So whilst I'm waiting for the lash glue to dry, I'm just going to awkwardly stare at you. I don't know, I just don't do looks like this anymore. I used to back in the day, but this just feels way too safe for me, and I kind of don't like these looks on me. I think they look so out of place. Like, it's nice, don't get me wrong, it is nice, and that glitter, ugh, everything. I'm just not a fan of normal glammy kind of looking looks. So the lash glue has been drying now for about a minute, so I'm just going to see how well I can apply these on camera. Are you ready for this? Oh, I don't think I did too bad. So this is where I've got to with the eye look so far. I'm just going to go off camera and do the other eye and my base, and then I'll come back to do the lower lash line. And then I'm going to use the two brushes for my powder and stuff like that, so I'll be right back. So I've just gone ahead and done my other eye and my foundation. I've used the XX Revolution. I believe this is the illuminating one. It doesn't say, but it's the pink lid one, and I've used it in FX6, and I've come across a problem. I really wanted to use the fast base contour kit thing in the shade medium, or in the set medium, and the fast base sticks I have are 7 and 12. So obviously 7 is going to be darker than my foundation, so I'm just going to have a quick look and see if I've got a lighter shade. Okay, so it isn't Revolution, but it's Obsession, and I've got L04 in their quick stick. It's the same kind of premise, I think. Let me just open this up. So you open it up and you've got your little packaging doohickeys here. And you've got your two fast base sticks. So again, F7 and F12. And my thing is I'm going to do a bit of cream contouring, but obviously not using F7 because that would probably work better as a foundation shade for me. I'm going to go in with the quick stick. So I'm just going to kind of dot out there. I actually really like this foundation, so looking stylish, I know. And then let me just open this up, see if it's got a satisfying peel. You ready? Oh yeah! Okay, and then I'm going to use the shade F12, which looks like this for... Well, that might work alright actually. Just a little bit of this. Put a little bit down my nose. Up around here. Under my lip. And just a little dab under my jawline. So now I'm going to use, if I can get it out, this brush from the Roxi collection to just kind of blend it all in, I think. I think this brush might be a little bit too fluffy for what I need it to be. So I'm going to switch it out for my ABH one. Where is it? Just because I feel like this is a bit more dense and it's going to help pack it into my skin kind of thing. And then using the same brush, no, I'm going to go in with the Roxi brush because this is like essentially a foundation brush. Get off me. I'm just going to blend this out. I've used the, what is this called? The Fast Base foundation as contour for a while, but I normally use F14, I believe it is. And looking at this shade, which is what again, F12, this might be better for my skin tone. Like it's bringing a nice sense of warmth where I need it to. Just get this jawline chiseled out. Hide these chins. I put dark contour underneath my lip because it's supposed to help your lip look bigger. I don't really know if it does, but I've always done it, so it's like routine for me now. I don't know why I've cream contoured my nose. I never contour my nose, so I'm just going to end up with a little golden nose then, by the looks of it. Does it look any different? I don't know. I mean, I've essentially got 3 foundations on by doing this, so it's making my skin look a little bit crazy, but it's nothing too bad. Like, I'm just going to kind of use this all over my face now to kind of mesh everything together. For powder, I'm going to be using the Pure Bake Transparent Powder by Makeup Obsession. And I'm going to use this brush that I've just been using to kind of do under my eyes. Oh god. This is going everywhere. Okay, I'm going to just blend out these eye creases. We don't want to set them in place. And then I'm just going to pick up a small amount of product and dab it up underneath my eyes. And brush it away real fast because I don't like baking my under eyes because it ends up making them look really dry. So put that there and wipe it away instantly. And then then going to take the fluffier brush to just put that all over my face to set my makeup in place. Oh, I've got makeup on my jumper. God's sake. Okay, so foundation is set in place. Again, I'm just going to quickly go off camera to do my powder blush, powder bronzer. What else? Highlight. I'm really confused and like losing my train of thought kind of thing as to what products I'm using. I'm just cleaning my pot because it's gone everywhere. But yeah, so I'm just going to go and quickly do that and then I'll be right back to do the under eyes. So I've just gone ahead and done my powder product. What I have used is the soon to launch Graveyard Dirt for contour. It's a real cool toned contour. You can see it down here and I love it, and it's so pigmented. Like, I did it and I had a massive streak down the side of my face and I was just like, oh crap, but it blends out okay, so we're okay. And then for bronzer, I used the I Heart Revolution Hot Chocolate Contour, and I used this shade here. I used the Coral Blush from Beauty Bay, and then I used the Focus Highlight from XX Revolution, which looks like this. So now I'm just going to quickly do my under eyes. So I'm going to take this little smudger brush thing, get my palette, and I think I'm going to go in with... I think I want to use the shade Snug, which is this one. Or in fact, I might use Leaves right up in the waterline and then use Snug underneath to blend it out. That's my plan. I'm just running that super close to my waterline. And I'm going to take the shade Snug and just run it underneath to kind of diffuse it slightly. I'm just kind of running that slightly up towards the wing as well. I like that. Oh, and then I'm just going to quickly wipe this brush on my trousers a little bit. And I want to go in on the inner corner with... I think I'm going to mix... Oh, I don't know. Let me just swatch these. So we've got Fairy Lights, we've got Movie Night and Marshmallow. So I'm just going to quickly swatch these. So Fairy Lights, Movie Night and Marshmallow. So that, oh, that's beautiful, oh my god. So that one's Fairy Lights, that one's Movie Night, and this one's Marshmallow. So you've kind of got the goldy, the rose gold and the silver. I'm going to have to swatch these real quick. My hand is covered in glitter, so I apologise. So let's go from the beginning. So that's Fairy Lights, Movie Night, and then Marshmallow. Oh no, I've done the wrong one. Let me rub that one off real quick. So I've just rubbed that one off. Marshmallow. So that's what they look like. So you've got like the gold, the rose gold and the icy white one. So I think I'm going to use the shade Fairy Lights, just because that kind of looks like the one closest to my actual highlighter. And I'm just going to plonk that onto the inner corner. Wow. Okay, I might drag that out a little bit as well. And then I'm going to use the same one up on my brow bone up here. Ooh, yep, I like that. Roxy, if in any kind of world you will see this, then I hope you tell Makeup Revolution that you want a highlighter bringing out like Fairy Lights, please and thank you, because that is beautiful. I'm going to put a little bit extra on the end of my nose as well, so I'm super adorable and pixie-like. Look at it! Oh my god, and milk moustache as well. I'm going to hit pan on that shade so quick. I love it. I'll crack on a little bit of lippy, some lower lash mascara maybe, I'm not entirely sure, and I shall come back and give you my thoughts and reviews on all of this collection. I felt like being blonde today. I love my black wig still, but it just didn't kind of sit well with this look. I love this length of wig. If I could have every colour in this length, I would be so, so happy. I just think it's so flattering on my face shape. This is the finished look. On my lips, I've gone in with the VE Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Caramel, however you say it. And then I've just applied a gloss over the top. I've used the Makeup Gallery Plump Up the Volume Plumping Lip Gloss. I know this is supposed to go on underneath, but I mean, it's done the job. It kind of feels like I've rubbed toothpaste on my lip though. Like, that's the plumping agent, is mint. Final thoughts on the products. I really, really rate the brushes. The eye brushes are very, very nice. The smaller, fluffy brush thing, this one, is really, really nice. And I really like this smudger brush, is that what it's called? For the lower lash line and inner corner, it's very, very nice. The two face brushes, this is slightly fluffier than I would like to be able to do foundation and stuff with, but it was perfect for just doing my under eyes and blending out that cream contour and highlight powder cream, whatever, these things. And this is a perfect all-rounder powder brush. It's very nice and fluffy, very nice and like soft. You can't complain. I don't really know how you review brushes. They're nice, the bristles don't fall out, they do the job, they're nice and soft, and they're vegan and cruelty free, so winner winner. Next on the review, I'm just going to come a little bit closer so you can see them, are the lashes. I really like these. They're a little bit more natural than I would use, but I mean, for this kind of look, I feel like you kind of don't want really dramatic eyelashes. So this is cool, I like it. I like this moment. They are very, very nice and they do flatter the look really well. The liner is going to be a firm favourite of mine. The fact that it went over the glitter perfectly fine without skipping. Do you know how some liners kind of jump and then you have like a jagged line edge on your liner? This didn't do it over the glitter, so I'm like hyped and impressed with that. And then lastly, the palette. This palette is beautiful. If you have darker skin tone than me, I'm not entirely sure you're going to get, oh, there's a bit of fluff in it. I'm not entirely sure you're going to get a great deal of use out of it, just because the shades, I mean, that's the darkest shade. So unless you like more pastel-y looks on your eyes, you're not going to be able to achieve very much with it. It is a very, like, I'd call this like a wedding kind of glam look palette thing. But yeah, unfortunately, if you are darker skinned, I don't think this would be ideal for you. The pigment and everything in it is stunning. Like, I cannot complain at that. I like Revolution palettes, like I always have done. I think they're amazing for the price. And this colour scheme, I don't have very many nude neutral palettes. I normally gravitate to more of the colourful rainbow ones. So when I saw this, I thought I had to grab it, and then I got the whole collection to do a video on, because why not? Let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed this tutorial. I like it, it's just not me. Like, I cannot wait to take this off because I just feel so odd wearing this. Like, I don't feel like I look like me. But I had fun. It is a beautiful palette and I love that glitter. Oh my god. And that shade that I used for my highlight, what was it? Fairy Lights. Revolution, we need to have that as a proper highlighter, please, because that is everything. It is so beautiful. Is there any other Revolution collaboration palettes you would like me to test out? I have pretty much all of them, I think, minus Alexis Stone's one. So I can go over it. Like, I do collect the collaboration palettes. I just think they're so beautiful. I've got both Carmi's, both Tammy's, or the 3 of Tammy's now. I'm not entirely sure. Makeup by Jack, Soph palettes. I've got all of them. Mackenzia, I believe it is, the Polish MUA. So sorry if I've butchered your name. But yeah, I have a lot of them. So if you want me to do a review on any of them, then let me know. I say review, they're like really old palettes now, but they're still firm favourites of mine, and I do really, really enjoy using them, so I'm more than happy to do a tutorial or a video using them. If you enjoyed this video, please do remember to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment and subscribe, and turn on that bell notification, because I do upload every single Wednesday and Sunday at 6 PM. At least I try to, sometimes life gets in the way. And on that note, I shall catch you on the next one. Bye!